Okay everyone, in this video we are going to make a dot plot, which is a visualization of data. So the data we're going to use is right here. It is our August 2019 temperature max data. In this column I put it in order August 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, etc. And in this column it's much easier to make a lot of visualizations if your data is sorted from smallest to largest or vice versa. So the first thing we are going to do is just grab a sheet of paper like this. And we're going to take a straight edge, ruler is a nice choice, and we're going to draw an axis. So get your ruler, draw a nice straight line on there. And I worked this out ahead of time. Sometimes you don't really know how long the line has to be or how many tick marks you're going to need. But I looked at our data, it goes from 71 at the minimum to 98 at the most. So I'm pretty sure if I start off at 70 and go to 100, I'm going to be able to fit everything in there. And I worked it out so that I need tick marks on this ruler at this length of 1/2 centimeter, but I did have to erase a couple times before I got there. So just keep going, add as many tick marks as you need. If you don't get the spacing exactly right, it doesn't matter. Either make it work or erase and try again. After you are done with that and have your axis all written, you should have your tick marks. So you want to go ahead and label those. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, etc. You don't necessarily have to label every one. Sometimes it makes sense to go by 5s or 2s. But with this data, it really does make sense to go by 1 since our numbers are things like 71, 72, 73. There's no 74, but then there's 5, 6, 7, etc. So going by 1s makes sense. So when you get that taken care of, go over here, and it's called a dot plot because we are going to put dots at the temperatures. So just match this up with your data here. Your first number is a 71, so go to 71 here and make a dot. Just like so. Next number is 72, so make a dot at 72. The next one is 73, and there are two 73s, so usually you just go ahead and stack those. Then there's a 75, a 76, 4 77s, so go ahead and stack those. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 79, 2 80s, and then so on, 81, 82, 2 82s, and so on. And when you get done with that, you will have your completed dot plot. So the only thing remaining to do is put a nice label on it to tell you what you're looking at in the dot plot. And a lot of visualizations of data, we have one variable here, and this shows us the distribution of the variable. The distribution is the values the variable takes on and the frequencies of those. You can see there's a lot of numbers in the 80s, but they're pretty well spread out. There's some in the 90s, but they're kind of high and low, not much in the middle. And then the 70s, they tend to be a little bit closer to the higher 70s than lower 70s, which kind of makes sense because August is still summer here. So that's how to make a dot plot. It's pretty simple. There's not really a way to do it in Excel, and it doesn't really work well if you have large data sets. If we tried to do one of these for all 4,600 and some in our full Portland weather data set, we would be here forever. So it really makes sense when you have, a few dozen up to maybe 50 or 100 dots. Any more than that, you want to look at something else, which is what we'll do in class next time. And I will see you all then.